All right, we are a little bit early. You got to turn that off.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we got about a minute to go before we get started. Happy Friday, everybody. And let's see, we have 9 more days to our 4th of July goal. So we're into the countdown. I hope everybody is staying focused and running through the tape. All right, we just hit the top of the hour. All righty, so what I'd like to do is go around and talk to each of you guys about your goal. Just restate your goal, what it was for, what it is for 4th of July, and how that's going so far. And then we'll just go around real quick, and then we'll do our 20 minutes and regroup at the end. So let's start with Cosimo. Cosimo, what was your goal that you set for yourself 4th of July?
Was stable bronze.
Stable bronze, honor before 4th of July 2021. All right, awesome. And how's that going on? How are you doing on that whole plan?
Activity wise, it was helping, and I'm realizing that I need to do more income producing activity.
Okay, perfect. Copycat, how you doing on what was your goal first of all? Copycat, you there? If not, we'll skip you, go to Pauline Bowen. Pauline, I don't even know that you.
I'm here. There
you are, Mr. Foot Reflexology. So what was your goal and
yes, my goal is for July 4th, solid goal. I'm running with the knowledge of, hey, I can adjust my timeline, but not adjust the goal. But right now, I'm breakneck speed towards it.
There you go. Awesome, Copycat. All right, Pauline, I don't even know if you know we did this, but we all set a goal on or before Freedom Day, 4th of July. We set a goal for ourselves and our business. And so we are, running through the tape. What will your business look by 4th of July, 2021, Pauline?
I'd like to be a solid gold, getting paid gold.
You'd like to be, or you will be?
I will be.
You will be solid gold, getting paid as a solid gold on a weekly basis.
Yes.
All right, good girl. And how's that going so far?
Pretty good. I'm making a lot of contacts that I didn't have before and following them.
It's all about new people. The people that got you to solid silver are not going to be the same people that got you to solid bronze, right? Got to find, solid gold. Got to keep turning over the rocks.
Yes.
And, getting the right people on the bus, right? It's not about pushing the wrong people. It's about putting the right people on the bus, right?
It is.
All right. Awesome. Let's see. Greg Sylvester, what about you? I don't know if you know that we did this either, but we all set a goal for ourselves. What's your goal, Keith?
I didn't know about this. I'm just coming new into this this group. So, but I'm excited. I'm working on bronze, and I have more IPA activity to put in today, and that's I've got some things going, but there's more needs to be going for sure.
Awesome. So you will be bronze on or before. We got 9 days to hit Freedom Day, 4th of July. And like Copycat says, you know what, at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, then we just reset. He said it perfectly. We don't reset the goal, we reset the date, right? Keep going to the goal and keep sharpening the saw, making sure what we're doing is effective, not just busy, but effective, right? Efficiently moving us towards our goal. The more direct we are with our communication, the better we listen on, work on our listening skills and really identify how we can help this person that's in front of us and see whether we can plug a SIA into their problem and provide a SIA as a solution. If we can do that, then they're much more likely to be a player as opposed to trying to plug them into our plan for our reasons. We have to plug them into their reasons, and by helping them get whatever they want we get whatever we want, right?
Right. I'm working on being more interested rather than interesting. I heard that just the other day. I love that. That's, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's good. It's all about shedding the ego, right? And just serving the person in front of you. And, you know, you got to get to know them before you can serve them. And, you know, so those, it's inside out, you know, it's a rate. That's when we're becoming better, more professional network marketers, is because we're becoming, you know, much more respectful people. We don't tell people what to do. We ask permission, and then we guide them towards what it is that they want, right? If they are coachable, if they want us to coach them. If they don't want us to coach them, we can't be very helpful. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
All righty. Catherine, what about you? What was your goal? What is your goal? Sorry, I don't know why the was things in there. What is your goal? Oh, and you're muted, buddy. There you are.
It was supposed to be bronze, but I am failing.
That's okay. No, no. What do you say when you talk to yourself? Hopefully you're
Well,
not.
I mean, you know, it just seems like, you know, I try every day to contact people. I contact people, follow up, and then you just get a blank. And it just
Okay.
keeps going round and around and around.
Okay, so are you working by yourself, or do you have a workout buddy? Are you partnering with people on your team? Are you doing Catherine?
Yeah. Yeah, I have Jamie.
Okay, and are you partnering with other people?
No. I
Okay,
mean,
you might
yeah.
want to get your tribe around you, and so you don't feel like you're failing, and you can leverage not only Jamie, but you can leverage other people's time and expertise, and kind of match the hatch and see, you know, what person you can plug into this person, and you know what I mean? So if what you're doing is not working, don't be the fly that keeps running into the window, because you're going to be one of the flies that end up in the windowsill dead. You know what I'm saying? You're not a fly. You can redirect, and you can go, oh, let's see, that's not working. So let's go redirect, and oh, look at this, open doorway. So don't just keep doing what you're doing. If it's not working, that's defines insanity. So, you know, shift, change, tweak, so that you're going, okay, I'm getting closer, man. This is not a cakewalk, but you know, this is working better than what I was doing before, right?
Right.
So, and there's no, you know, there's no failing. I mean, you know, Edison didn't invent the light bulb overnight. He found 1,500 ways not to do it. And then all of a sudden he found one way that it worked, right? So you didn't fail. You're just figuring out ways that don't work. So that's good. You can check those ways off their list, or tweak those ways, and move on to ways that are more effective and more efficient. So Lorraine, what about you? And you're muted, buddy. Oh, you're Mickey Mouse. Your voice is like Minnie Mouse. Huh, we'll come back to you. Carol Carter, what about you?
I have contacted more people than I've ever contacted before. I've got some new preferred customers.
Hey.
I was enrolling a preferred customer on Friday, and the system rejected her credit card. And she's off on vacation. She didn't want to order this week because she's on vacation. And so I'll be adding her. But the thing is that I've really increased my activity, my contacts. I helped Sherry, who's beneath me, add a couple preferred customers.
Good.
I'm nowhere close to bronze.
That's okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what? You are a shining light for the company, because one of the company's goals, or what we don't work for the company, so what they're encouraging us as independent contractors to do is get at least 20 customers each. So you're on that pathway. You're that's excellent. Excellent. Congratulations. And, you know, I love the fact that you're finding people that just want to be customers. They don't want to promote ASEA. They just want to be customers, and you are allowing them to do that. You're not going to piss people off because you're trying to manipulate them to do something that they don't want to do. So congratulations on that. Yeah, great job. Great job. And you know what? It'll come. It'll come. You've got some momentum underneath your wings now. So just keep it going, keep it going, keep, it's like, a water pump. At first, the friggin' thing is, hard, but once you pump for a while, it gets easier and easier and easier and easier and easier and easier. So you're starting that water pump. So good job. Bonita, what about you?
Well, I'm kind of like Carol. My goal is to be solid bronze by July 4th, on or before July 4th. And I'm not really close, but I have learned more on this call over these months and done more steps to find people. I've brought on several new associates and many new preferred customers. It just seems like this starts my day and it gets my day going in the right direction every single day, 5 days a week. So I'm loving this.
Excellent. Yeah. So let me just, Chuck Gates says this over and over and over again, but and I totally agree. If you're going to put together a professional baseball team, it helps to recruit people who have played baseball before. So if you're going to put together a professional network marketing team, it helps to recruit people who have done network marketing before. And so, just think about that. And when you're thinking about who do I want to contact, what kind of questions do I want to ask people, where would I find these pockets of people, who are open to network marketing that would really like to identify that this company is patented, it's principled, it's sustainable, it's legacy, it's unlike anything else in the world. Where would I find those people? So when you're brainstorming, think about those people where the network marketing business model is not a block. Because if you look at people that seemed like they had overnight success, the reason that they seemed like they had overnight success is because they recruited network marketers who knew network marketers, who knew network marketers, who knew network marketers. There is no secret in network marketing, but if you can do that, if you can find those people, it goes a lot faster. And so when people are bopping their head against the wall going, oh my gosh, how did this person who just got in fly to, gold? It seems like overnight. And I've been doing this 9 years and I cannot make the thing roll. Why is that? It's because they recruited network marketers and you didn't. I'm just saying that, there is no secret about that. So if you want this thing to go faster, ask questions about network marketing, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty as far as, have you ever heard of Amway or Avon or Mary Kay or, one of those things? Well, this is like that, but this is a biotech company unlike anything else in the world. And they chose this business model. So it's very different from Amway. But if you understand that marketing system, word of mouth marketing, then that's what we're doing. And so don't beat around the bush and do an Amway ambush on somebody. Oh, by the way, it's network marketing. Let them know from the very beginning, this is what it is. Do you have a problem with that? Have you ever done it before? One of the questions I like to ask people who act like a bigwig is, have you ever built a team? Because if they say, oh yeah, I've had thousands of people underneath me. Oh, really? Was it a binary? Yes. Did you build a team or did you get a lot of spillover? Ask direct questions, because all of a sudden the world becomes, they're like, wow, this person, I don't even know what that means. Well, they didn't build an organization. They got in a lucky spot. So anyway, it's just good to know, who your players are. And you know what, if you act like a professional and the different compensation plans a little bit, now you don't have to be but just enough to ask the right questions, then you're going to start going, oh my gosh, she knows, professional network marketers are going to go, friggin' Bonita Rogers, she's not playing. She knows what she's doing, where she's going. So good for you, Bonita. What about you, Rosie?
What about me? Well, let's see.
What was your goal by 4th of July? What is your goal by 4th of July?
I didn't have a goal by 4th of July. I have a goal by December 17th on Diamond.
Okay.
I have more preferred customers than ever before.
Good for you.
So that part is working. One new associate, sorry, I almost missed this call.
Take a swig of a tea. You're making me do that.
I just woke up, you guys, and it was like, oh my God, I'm gonna miss this call. So I'm still in my pajamas, but here's the thing. I'm leaving on Sunday for a 5-day canoeing trip. Thanks to
you're
you.
going. Yay.
Thanks to you.
Yay.
Cindy,
So
but I'm telling you guys, that is just, it's blowing my mind. And I have more activity going on. Part of me's thinking, you can't leave now. You've got some folks that are probably going to sign up. And I'm like, no, I'm going canoeing.
Yep.
And for 5 days out in the wild. And so it is fascinating to hear your brilliance, boom, 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 with every person, Cindy. And I'm learning a lot and I'm focused. And that's what I know.
That's awesome. You're going to attract some great people. Let me tell you that, you know, the best doctors in the world are not available every day. And you might wait months for an appointment with these people because they are demand, right? Supply and demand. There's a lot of doctors out there, but there's not a lot of good doctors. And so if you want to get in with a good doctor, you have to wait. And Rosie is a hell of a network marketer and she's building one hell of a team. And if you want to work with Rosie Donahoe, you just might have to wait because she's out there living her life. You know, she's on a canoe trip. I mean, you know, she's not going to sit in a freaking office. She's going to go out there and live her life. I mean, oh my gosh, who would, you know, you can't do this when you die. You have to do it when you're alive. You have to do it now, you know? So good for you. Go do it. And you know what? People will wait. And I'll tell you what, you're going to be, your posture, you know, because when you come back from these canoe trips, you're going to have conversations that you wouldn't have been able to have if you hadn't gone on the canoe trip. And quite frankly, sitting in your house is not a very interesting conversation, but oh my gosh, you should have seen the trees and the river. We hit this one rapid. Oh my gosh, I thought we were going to flip. You're going to have this life inside of you that's going to suck people in. Like, I want to go with you. When's your next one? You know what I mean? I'm so happy you're going. Good for you. We're at the beach right now. Yeah.
So
We're
grateful.
Yeah. So good. So good. You guys, this is not, you know, we're not out there to be the next Jeff Bezos. I mean, maybe you are. And if you are, congratulations. But you know what? It's not about being a multimillionaire. It's about having time and money freedom so you can go where you are, where you want, when you want, with who you want. You can buy what you want, do what you want. It's called freedom. Okay. It's not about, you know, making more money than the guy next to you. It's not even about that. It's about being able to live your life while you're alive, period. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Melanie, what about you?
Well, I'm so glad I went after these people. I feel so much better now. So my goal, I was going to say oh my God, my goal is solid bronze. And, you know, I'm like really not sure about getting there, but man, my group has really grown. Good. And I am, you know, qualifying at different levels every week, which Good. Is, I didn't always do that. And I do have more preferred customers and new associates. And I was feeling guilty because I had gone to Vegas for a week and it was really wonderful. And I've also been dealing with, I really had a really bad injury and I've been going to the chiropractor and stuff, healing that stuff up. And I really have found out how fabulous ASEA and Renew 28 are.
There you go.
Even better than the doctor.
Yep.
Anyway, so now I feel like, and I just came to the same conclusion about, I'm going to call my old friends from network marketing companies who are not doing those things anymore, who were big superstars,
Yep.
Like day before yesterday.
Yep.
And I made a list. Anyway, so I just feel so much better. I am closer to my goal than I have been in a very, very long time.
So here's a suggestion. I was reading something the other day and this girl's about to have a baby, right? And she said, you know, when you hear all these labor stories, does it make you not want to have a baby? And I'm like, no way. I mean, I walked into the grocery store and I thought, if these ladies can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? So here's a suggestion. Get to know other bronzes, solid bronzes, if that's your goal, right? In ASEA, and make your own little mastermind, right? And so together, you know, you can go from, you know, get to solid bronze first and then go to silver together or whatever. You can make your little tribe, because when you look around at the people that are, you know, have a similar goal as you, I really want to be solid bronze. I mean, that's what Cosmo said, right? So you might want to, you know, make a group within the group and say, all right, dude, you got the same goal I do, you know, solid bronze, you know, make notes of who those people you can surround yourself with and say, all right, we're all got the same goal. Because when you look at them, I mean, no offense to anybody, but they're nothing special. I mean, just saying, I mean, they're very special, but they're not any more special than you are. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're like, holy crap, if they can do it, I can do it for sure. Right. So just, you know, sometimes the mountain looks so big and they're like, oh, I think this person did it because of this and because of that. Baloney. They're no different than you are. Okay. So just keep doing what you're doing. But remember what Eric Worre says, you cannot just get in network marketing and not quit. That's a fallacy. You have to get in network marketing and get better every day. You have to tweak what you're doing, improve your skills. You can't just stay in for the long haul. You have to improve your skills, you know, chisel away what's not working and amplify what is working so that you move forward. Okay. It's not, you know, it is a marathon, not a race, but, you know, a marathon runner can't just run. They have to get better at running if they want to win the race. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, refine your skills, you know, really be the doctor, do an operation on your business and say, you know what, I'm going to dissect this. I'm going to add this. I'm going to tweak this a little bit. This seems to be working. I don't know how I'm getting all these preferred customers, but this seems to be working. So I want to feed this machine, right? But this machine, it's broken. I got to get this machine working again. So, you know what I mean? So just keep working on your business, dissect what's not working and amplify what is working so that you can get, you know, so that your direction towards your target is more clear. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see, who have I missed? Who hasn't gone yet?
Is my
What
voice
about-
better?
Yeah. Who's that?
Lorraine.
Lorraine, go, there we go. Now we can hear your beautiful voice.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna reach gold by the 4th of July. And
Yeah.
now that I've helped my cross-line friend Sandra to get to gold, because she has some French associate that just came in, and she has one bomb. He comes from another marketing company. And he's exploding, like 18 people in 3 weeks signed up as associate. So he's really getting there, but he's starting to be independent from me. So now I can concentrate on my team to grow
Good
and
for you.
get there also.
Two things. One is that Zoltan, you know, Zoltan from Hungary. Zoltan is now a double ambassador, I think, in ASEA. He came from Amway. He did Amway for a lot of years. He said this, he said, never in my many years of network marketing have I had people come up to me with tears in their eyes, thanking me so much for calling them about a company. Now I've been in ASEA for just a little bit of time. I've had at least 10 people come up to me with tears in their eyes going, Zoltan, you've changed my life. I owe you so much. I want to kiss you. I want to hug you. I want to, you know what I mean? And so when we find somebody that is just golden, they have all the knowledge and the skills and whatever in network marketing, they just haven't found ASEA yet. When people find ASEA, they're like, oh my gosh, do you have any idea what you have in your hands? I mean, Bo and I have been in network marketing for 23 years full time. When we came across ASEA, we went, holy smokes, this has got all the things. It's got all the things, it checks all the boxes. And so when we find other people that are in these other companies, which are fine, but they're not great, this is a great company. When the people start picking apart ASEA and they go, oh my gosh, I thought my other company was good. Huh, it can't even hold a candle to ASEA. So those are the people we're looking for. Look, you know what? If you're happy, then stay there. But if you're not happy, and you feel like time is passing you by and you're looking for the right company, a legacy company, a company that'll be here for your kids and your grandkids, dude, you got to look at ASEA. You look at it top to bottom, head to toe, and you're not impressed, go do your other company. But I dare you to look at this top to bottom, inside out, meet it, you know, all the details. I think you're going to see what I see. And dude, we can go straight to the top together, right? If we change the I to we, and our conversations and our sentences start to include we together, us, you know, instead of I, me, right? We can even change the word illness to wellness, right? So it's a very powerful concept. It's a team sport, this network marketing thing. If you're trying to do this solo, you're going to fail. I don't care how fancy you are, how good you are, how slick you are, how whatever, you're going to fail. This is a team sport. You need more than you to make it to the top, period. So leverage your team. Perfect. I think David Clinton, we haven't heard from you. How are you, David?
Well, you have changed my mind this morning. I can tell you that. I was looking to make bronze by the date, but now I'm focusing on diamond by December.
Okay.
And your chit chat this morning has been inspiring for me.
Fantastic. So what's your goal on or before 4th of July, 2021?
Well, it was to make Director 300. I've advanced that now and realized that there is a possibility I could even make bronze by then. I just have to get the people sitting on the fence off the fence.
There you go.
I've got several up there, but I've been kind of the follow-up. They have one excuse after another. It's time to move on.
Okay, can I make a suggestion?
Sure, go ahead. I'm
I
all
would-
ears.
You have to walk before you can run. I would hit Director 300 on a regular basis before you go for bronze.
Okay.
Right? Okay, it doesn't mean that you're wimping out on your goal. It means that you are doing it one step at a time. You know, you don't get to the top of Everest by jumping to base camp, you know, 4th base camp and then going to the summit. You have to go base camp 1, you know, camp 2, camp 3, camp 4, and then you go to the summit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's nothing. So if you're a director now and your goal is Director 300, Bo has been in construction and Bo says, listen, you're going to build a house. You have to build all 4 corners of the foundation to build a nice, strong house. You just build one corner 1 week and your house is going to fall over. So your goal shouldn't just be Director 300. It will be getting paid Director 300 every single week of the month, every single week of the month, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, because when you finally open that executive momentum pool, you're going to cash out fully as opposed to going, darn it, I missed a week. Darn it, I missed a week, right? And leaving money, that profit sharing money on the table. So just a word of wisdom, just a word of advice, you know, build a nice, strong Director 300 business before you try to do 1 week to bronze and then fall back down to Director 300. All right.
Good advice, Cindy. Thank you.
Perfect. All righty. Who? Ruth Little, how are you doing?
Hey, I have had the most conversations these last 3 months, and thank you, Cindy and Bo, for being here every day for a half an hour. But the thing that's been interesting, that butt word, is that it feels like my goal was bronze by July 4th, and it feels like I am on this slippery slope. Something I noticed, though, is that I'm not asking the kind of questions. And when John Bash was on here the other day, that's the part I've got to tweak, because my confidence level has come up big time over these 3 months. And I've shown this to more people, but they've said, no, I don't even want to, you know, I want to go research, or I want to do this. So they don't even want a second look with someone else present. But they're loving. There's many. But I need to ask the questions that, like John said, what would this look like to you if, you know, because they're telling me their pain points, but then I'm not asking a deeper question so that they can visualize it. Like, what would this mean to you? So that's really what I'm focusing on right now. I don't know, maybe a miracle will happen and I will hit bronze by July 4th. But for now, Director 300 solid every week is really my focus. And also, you know, one of the things I'm doing is spending time going to the places that I love that really excite me. And that's Montana. And I did that a couple weeks ago, went up to Libby, went rafting, went hiking with friends that I used to work with. It was wonderful fun, no masks, you know. And then we're going to go back and do a pack trip at the end of July and get packed into the Hollow Tops and just doing some really fun things. And so, you know what? I'm going to get there, and I know I am. And I'm just appreciative to this group for being there. So thank you.
Well, I knew that was.
Ruth,
Just come over here.
can you hear me?
Vote.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah, Ruth.
Yeah,
and
we can hear you.
Paul, think about, let's not use but, because but just negates absolutely 100% of what you've just said and everything that you've done before that. And just switch the word but for although. Although here I am doing this, or although this is what I'm seeing, not but, because but is like, I'm going to be a millionaire someday, but, and it's okay, I'm not. I'm going to be a millionaire someday, although I have to do this work. To me, you know, it's a self-talk and science really behind all that. So just switch all that, will you, Ruth?
So I want to tell you, I remind you about a story. So I've been a private ski instructor for 33 years, right? Until I retired recently. And Bo and I and our kids went to Thailand for a month, okay? And then we came back and I was skiing on Aspen Mountain and I ran into a client that had hired me, you know, to teach his family how to ski. And he's one of the major hedge funders in the world, okay? He is a gazillionaire. He owns an island off of New York and la, 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 la. Anyway, I come down and he goes, hey, where have you been? And I said, I've been in Thailand for a month with my family. It was awesome. And he goes, a month? How did you get a month off? Okay, now here's the biggest hedge funder that I know of, okay? This guy's got money coming out his pores, but he can't take a month off. So if you want his life or my life, I want my life because I can take a month off whenever I damn well please, because I am not, you know, hooked up to a computer or a plug or a Wi-Fi or no, I have a team of people. We are building a life together and we support each other. And so while Rosie's on her canoe trip and while Ruth is hiking in Montana, while we're at the beach, there's other people that are working. And as long as the network is viable, we get paid. So when people understand that that's what network marketing is, there's nothing repelling about it. That's what most people want, right? I don't think I'd be a very good hedge funder. Maybe I would if I learned the trade or whatever. But the reason I wouldn't be a very good hedge funder is because I can't take a month off to go to Thailand with my family. That for me is the bait. So if I was sitting down and listening to you, and you know, and you were telling me about ASEA and you wanted to recruit me, if you could show me how I could travel when I wanted to, with who I wanted to, and take as much time off as I wanted to, because the money was coming in residually or reproductive residually. Now I want to ask you all kinds of questions. Okay, what about this? How does this work? What is this? It's exactly what happened to me when I first learned about network marketing. I saw network marketing through glasses that repelled me. And as soon as somebody taught me about this business model, about how it really works, the light bulbs went off and I went, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for. I had no idea it was called network marketing. And that's what happened to Alan Noble. And that's what happened, you know, you can listen to people's stories, you know, that's what happened when Chuck Gates was telling Tammy Gates, we're never going to have the life we want if we have a job working for somebody else. So, you know, when you really metabolize what we've got here, and then you can communicate it through the lens of what somebody else is looking for, you're going to start attracting people into this business like nobody's business. And you're going to find yourself, you're not talking about, you know, molecules and redox signaling and, you know, that, because that's not what is on the top of people's minds. What is on the top of people's mind, unless they have a health problem that they can't get rid of. And then they're going to be a customer and they're going to, you know, help you use the molecules to get rid of a health problem. But if you're really looking to grow your business by multiplication and not by addition, right? Then you're going to have these kinds of conversations where you might ask the question, you know, what would you do today if you could just have a magic wand and say, you know what, ding, where would you want to be? What would you want to do? Who would you want to be with? You know, and then be quiet. And you know what? There's a lot of people that it's going to take them a while to come up with an answer because it's been 40 years since they thought about that. You know what I mean? Or maybe they're 20 years old. Nobody's ever asked them that question because their parents have always told them what to do. And maybe they're like, me? Me? I don't know. I never even thought about that. I mean, well, think about it for a second. Don't worry. There's no wrong answer. I mean, just give me a little insight into, like, you know, because this is not a dress rehearsal. None of us are going to live forever. You know, at some point, our time is up. So what do you want to do with your time? And get people talking about that stuff. And then it's going to start, you know, like, what is it you do again? You know, right? Bring people out of the cloud into this strange reality that we've never been taught in school. Right? So anyway, that takes our half an hour this morning. Love you guys very much. And let's just keep going forward. We got 9 more days. 9 more days, and just you know, just remember the story about the woman who was hell-bent and determined to hit her goal, and her husband, and in reality it looked insane because there was just no way the numbers were going to work. And she attracted Evander Holyfield into her business. He bought $50,000 worth of product, and bam. So never say never. Okay, you have no idea what can happen in the next 9 days. So don't disqualify yourself from the race. And it's not a race. I just mean that as a, you know, don't disqualify yourself. Keep running through the tape. The finish line is 9 days away. Keep running. Don't give up now. You've come too far. And I'll tell you, the monkeys are going to get louder, and the doubt and the fear is going to get bigger. And it's your job as the captain of the ship to say, no way, Jose, and just keep going forward. Just be a freaking bull. No, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want. I have never allowed myself to get this close to a goal without quitting before. I'm not quitting this time. Darn it. I'm going to do this. Won't come hell or high water. I am the stubborn, you know, thing that would not go away. I am that person. I'm going to break through whatever those walls and whatever those blocks have been holding me before. And darn it, they're not going to hold me anymore. That's it. Right? I'm drawing the line right here. So anyway, have a great day, you guys. We'll see you on Monday.
Hey, guys.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
God bless.